Because, you know, the 99 Nights in the Forest mode, it's quite famous, especially lately. There you literally need to survive 99 nights, or you can continue playing. But what if when you play your first day in this forest, strange things or anomalies start happening, literally in the first 2 minutes of gameplay? I think you would definitely be surprised. Today we will analyze an ARG in ROBLOX from TikTok, which will definitely surprise you. And perhaps you will stop playing this popular mode after watching this video. Well, before we begin, I ask you to subscribe to my channel and also put your like. In addition, in the comments you can write your theories or opinions about this ARG. And also, have you seen anything interesting in this mode? Perhaps you have encountered some anomalies or strange moments. It will be interesting to read. And now we can move on to these strange videos in TikTok. I will immediately say about the good quality, and I had to improve it a little, and also enlarge the picture. So, do not be surprised, and do not be upset because of the poor quality. These are such strange videos. It all starts with a regular lobby, where the main character runs from side to side and also greets his viewers on TikTok. He starts promising that there will be a lot of videos soon. He first entered this game on his brother's account, and he found such an interesting mode that he saw on YouTube. He understood that this mode was very popular and decided to start with it in order to learn how to play ROBLOX. By the way, it is clear from him that he does not know how to play. He does not understand which buttons to press. He gets lost in the interface. Well, this is normal when you enter a mode for the first time. Perhaps he is being disingenuous and everything is fine with him. He once played but has forgotten everything a little. We cannot know this, so we will just take his word for it. Finally, he enters the main mode and begins to look at everything around him. He does not understand what to do. This is understandable because this is his first time playing. He tries to cut down the logs that are lying on the ground, and he cannot do it. Then he just runs and says that all his friends play this mode. They are professionals, and he would also like to become a professional in this mode and learn how to build cool bases to defend himself in this scary forest. Nothing unusual happens, just nothing. He just runs from side to side, tries to figure it out. At some point, he finally succeeds. He understands that he needs to cut down trees to start his development in this scary forest. He does it, he breaks trees, and is probably happy about it. Although at this moment, it is as if his microphone is turned off. He is simply silent and nothing is heard at all. Literally, deep silence, and we do not understand what is happening. Well, on the screen, a normal game is happening. Yes, he is doing well. I was even happy for him that he is finally doing well and he likes everything, but not everything is so simple, as it often happens. At some point, he just freezes in place. I don't know why, maybe he was answering some messages on his phone or doing something else, but in any case, he just stood in place. Well, and then he finally came to his senses, went to the table to make some objects. He had 3 logs, and that was just enough to make himself a map. He thought about it and chose it to make. He started to create it, and then put it right in front of him. And then the strange things started. The screen seemed to be covered with some kind of ripples. It is not clear what happened because we hear nothing. It is just silence. But the main character began to run away somewhere, and then the screen plunged into some kind of horror, a red glow, and in general, nothing is clear in the picture. He stood still and just looked at us, and then at the end we saw this silhouette. I don't even know how to explain what it is. He appeared behind the tree and he should not have appeared at the very beginning, because the player is given time to develop. It's not even night yet. Just some strange elongated creature. I can't explain who it is, but he has one big eye and horns. The second video starts with the main character telling us that his old laptop is really bad and he's tired of it. For some reason, everything froze, became rippled, and he doesn't understand what happened, so he decided to just go back and start over. This is his next video in which he will start to develop. And by the way, this author has a lot of videos, but before he made videos on Minecraft and didn't film ROBLOX. Moreover, he has about 10 videos on Minecraft and nothing interesting happens in them. It's just silence and a game. Nothing unusual. I won't study them. He goes into the game and starts absolutely everything over again, but this time he already knows what to do, of course. Chop down trees and develop. That's what he does. He chops down trees and seems to want to do the same, put up a map. But you remember what happened last time, and for some reason I immediately had a theory that this strange creature that we saw at the very end of his first video is a monster that does not want to be noticed, and the player is just placing the card. And perhaps this creature can appear there someday, but it definitely does not want this. And apparently after placing the card it appears. And this time something very strange happened too. Let's move on to the end of the video, when the main character finally got the resources for the card. He got 3 trees and finally went to the table, placed the card, and this happened. Yes, the screen changed again, but this time it gives off something blue and you can hear this sound. There were some strange footsteps, as if something big was approaching, and then this monster silhouette appeared, which we saw before. He just looks at us and we hear some kind of interference. I don't know why this monster appeared, but it seems to be chasing the main character. Why is also unclear. Perhaps in this mode some kind of monster has appeared that is chasing players, and it looks like this is the first time it has appeared, and maybe not even the first time. To be honest, I don't know because I only found these videos and I haven't seen any other similar ones. Now let's move on to the last video and find out what will happen at the end, and I think we will have even more questions than answers. The last video is completely distorted. We see very poor quality. I don't know why this is happening, but it looks like the main character started having some big problems with his computer after he saw this creature, but he still continues to enter this game. But what's even stranger is that he starts writing. Not the name of this 99 Nights of Death mode, and then his keyboard seems to freeze. In the end, he still starts entering, and they enter and we see that his skin has changed. He has become some kind of red and looks like a demon. He starts to be afraid of something in the fog. He looks around, peers into this emptiness and just runs away. I don't know why he does this. I tried to peer into this fog myself, but I didn't see anything. Maybe I have a vision problem or I just couldn't find what the main character saw, but in any case it looked very strange and incomprehensible. He just runs from side to side and all this. This video ends, literally with nothing. Maybe at the end what just happens is that the main character goes crazy after seeing this creature. His computer also seems to have died due to a large number of errors, and ripples on the screen. I don't know why it happened, but most likely all this is connected with the appearance of this monster, and somehow this monster reminds me of the flagship of this mode. That same deer. Yes, he also has horns. Of course, a deer has 2 eyes. But this monster has 1 eye. Maybe it's some kind of mutation or a bug in this game. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very scary. In any case, I hope that everything is fine with the main character and everything will be fine with his computer too. Although he said that he has some very old laptop and he plays on his brother's account. The story, of course, is interesting and very strange. I have not yet seen a story related to 99 Nights in the Forest, and I hope that there will be more such strange stories because I like them. Unfortunately, there is no normal ending here, but as I said, most likely the ending is that we just watch how the main character goes crazy and is now afraid of absolutely everything, even ordinary fog. Yes, that's such a strange and mystical story. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and write your theories in the comments. And also write, as I said at the beginning, whether you saw anything interesting and abnormal in this mode. If you want me to analyze more of these different scary stories from TikTok, then also just like and subscribe, and then I will understand everything for sure. Bye-bye, everyone.